Ok. Bueno, entonces vamos a continuar con las preguntas y respuestas de Virudhara que hicimos en la sesión que el doctor Ajith Krishna nos compartió la sesión pasada, pero quedamos con unas respuestas sin preguntar. So I welcome you, Dr. Ajith Krishna, and thank you for being here with us and for your
Thank you.
generosity with your knowledge.
Yes.
So, okay, we will start. There is a question when somebody is like some kind of food is satmia for a person, but it's not good. It has not good qualities, but people are used to eat this kind of food, but it's not good for them. How to reduce the consume of that?
How to
reduce the consume and like how to
eat. And like how to get back from it.
Yeah, like to get rid of this. For example, somebody is taking Coca-Cola every day.
Yeah.
Maybe it's satmia, but it's not good for them. So how to do it?
Yes. Actually, it should be reduced by slowly. Like we should not be stopped suddenly. It should be reduced very slowly. Like if he is consuming, for example, as you told, Coca-Cola, he or she can reduce it by once in a month. Like if if he is using that Coca-Cola, first he should reduce that to 3 days per week, like that. Then weekly once, then twice a week, then thrice a week, then once in a month, like that. Then he may not have that over desire towards it. Slowly he or she should reduce that.
Ok, so la pregunta era que nos hacía Liz, ¿qué hacer con satmia si una persona está acostumbrada a consumir lo que le agrava? ¿Cómo cambiarlo? Entonces el concepto de satmia es algo que el cuerpo está acostumbrado ya a consumir. Entonces, por ejemplo, le pregunté, por ejemplo, la Coca-Cola, una persona que toma Coca-Cola todos los días, ¿cómo debería hacer si ya su cuerpo está acostumbrado a eso, pero para reducirlo? Entonces él dice que se hace lentamente. Entonces, primero empezar 4 veces a la semana, después 3 veces a la semana, después 2 veces, una vez al mes, y así poco a poco irlo reduciendo. Okay. The second question is, I think I asked you that question last time, like what food is contraindicated for a cancer patient, and you say that meat.
Yeah, more for any cancer or any that much of serious illness patient, not only for cancer patient, for every person. Actually, this more spicy, more hot, more oily, or more refrigerated kind of food, that all should be avoided, and better to consume light food, and which is very warm, which is instantly prepared, and which does not have more fat content or some more fatty types of foods. Better to have normal nutrition kinds of foods, like gruel, more light food, not too much heavy.
Entonces la pregunta era qué hacer cuando, como qué alimentos están contraindicados para una persona con cáncer. Entonces él dice que no solo para las personas con cáncer, sino en general para mantener buena salud, son alimentos que no estén fritos, que no estén refrigerados, que no sean muy grasosos, que no sean muy picantes también. Y dice que comida muy ligera, como arroz con lentejas o como unas sopas, comida más fácil de digerir. The other question, but I think you answered that day, like the mixture of fruits with vegetables, like some fruit, like from some vegetable salad, they put some, for example, pomegranate,
Yes.
or they put pineapple, so it's not advisable?
Yes, regarding that, actually, if if one is consuming fruits, to mix separate, not to mix fruits along with vegetables. Hello.
Yeah.
Ah.
Entonces dice que no.
Hearing? Ah.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, vegetables can be taken separately and fruits better use separately. Don't mix sour items with sweet items together like that.
Sí, dice que las frutas y los vegetales no se deben combinar y que mejor no combinar dulce con ácido. Frutas dulces con cosas ácidas no son recomendables. Entonces los vegetales aparte y las frutas aparte. So it was a question like about the food, for example, lunch. What to drink with the lunch? What is good to drink?
What?
Like for drinking,
After
like
lunch.
water or yeah, or during lunch is better
Yes.
not to drink anything or
Yes, during the time of meals, in between meals, better avoid any drinks. Like he can have any water or hot water after completion of meals. After some 10 to 15 minutes, he can have water. Like why it is said means like our stomach is like lighting an oven. So the agni will be more. It will be in good condition when we are taking food. So if we pour water inside during our meals, the agni will get subsided. It will get down. Agni will be down. Fire, digestive fire will be down, and there it can lead to indigestion. So after completion of meals, the agni will be slowly kindling, like it will be increasing, and once it get started to fire properly, that is after some 10 to 15 minutes, you can have some little amount of hot water or any herbal medicated water like ginger boiled water or something like that. Then half an hour like that, he can have plenty of water.
Ok, entonces la pregunta era como con las comidas, qué líquidos y qué bebidas se recomiendan. Entonces él dice que nuestro proceso digestivo es como un horno de leña. Entonces cuando uno le pone agua fría al horno, se apaga el fuego. Entonces eso mismo pasa con nuestro sistema digestivo y en ese caso es recomendable comer y después de 10 a 15 minutos que nuestro fuego digestivo se empieza como a incrementar un poco más y a hacer el proceso digestivo, ahí se puede tomar un poco de agua tibia o agua caliente, pero no durante la comida porque se apaga el fuego. Entonces es como honrar ese fuego digestivo. Okay. About fermented drinks, like, yeah, you told about, because there is a kind of yogurt, but it's it's not yogurt, but it's like more liquid kind of, like Arista kind. So they were asking what time to drink these fermented drinks.
Yeah. Yes, that kind of drinks actually it can be consumed like after meals, some 10 to 15 minutes after, like as an appetizer, like increasing digestion. Whether if it is an acidic medium kind of drink, it can be consumed like after some 10 to 15 minutes after meals. And it's better to avoid that type of drinks to those who are having more pitta type of conditions, like pitta prakriti persons. Better to avoid that kind of drinks because it can aggravate the pitta symptoms like increasing body heat, like sore eructations, such kind of symptoms.
Ok, entonces el tipo de bebidas como el kefir se recomienda no inmediatamente con las comidas, sino igual 10, 15 minutos después o en medio de las comidas, pero en las personas que son pita, que tienen más fuego, más calor interno, más acidez, es mejor no tomar esas bebidas que son fermentadas. Ok, so unripe fruits are also not advisable in Ayurveda, isn't it? Like Udahara, like unripe mango and this kind of things.
Yes. No. Actually, unripened fruits means you mean properly unripened fruits like green mango,
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah, if that is the situation, he can have. Actually, last time I have made small mistake. Like what I meant is like, but if it is ripened fruit but not properly ripened, such condition better to avoid. But if it pure unripened form, he can have, the person can have, but not during some, like that person who consume, he should have proper agni, in like proper digestifier, and he should be, those who are having some bodily elements, better to avoid such kind of activities.
Okay. For example, here with green mango with lemon, salt, and black pepper.
Yeah, that is good for like you can have it like snacks, some like during lunch, or sometimes as a side dish or something like that you can have. But what I meant is, if one mango is ripened but it is not properly ripened, so such kind of uh, not good mangoes better to avoid.
Ok.
Or
Entonces, ok, la pregunta era como qué tan malo es comer frutas no maduras, que nos hacía Natalia. Y es que dice que cuando las frutas están así como entre inmaduras y maduras, como en el medio, no es recomendable comerlas. Pero digamos, si una fruta como un mango biche completamente verde se puede comer, pero sobre todo las personas que no tienen ningún problema digestivo, que tienen buena capacidad digestiva, las pueden comer. Le preguntaba que comemos el mango biche con sal, limón y pimienta negra a veces, y dice que sí, que está bien, pero teniendo una buena digestión y de pronto como a media tarde o de pronto como una ensalada del almuerzo. Okay, so during cough and cold, which food should be avoided?
yes, that is like, if one person better in, usually in child age this symptoms will be more, not in, even in adults also it can come, so that time better to avoid cold items and like heavy kind of food items. And the food what we should consume is light food which is very warm, like instantly prepared, like gruel, like such, you know, kanji, no? Like kanji, that gruel. After during snehapana we used to give. So better to use that gruel during these cold cough items, and always use hot water for all purposes, drinking, anything, everything.
And milk and the dairy products?
No, like milk, like cow's milk, better to avoid. It should not be consumed while he have this kind of symptoms. Or better to use that herbal tea or that medicated drink.
And sugar, pastry?
No, sweets kind of things better to avoid during this cold kind of thing, because there will be Agnimandya and also there will be Kapha Prakopa. So these kind of food which will have these opposite qualities which can aggravate the condition.
Entonces la pregunta era que para un estado gripal con malestar en el cuerpo, ¿qué alimentos no se deben consumir? Entonces él dice que los alimentos que agravan CAFA, como los lácteos, la leche, el azúcar, las cosas de pastelería, no. Y es mejor comer comida que sea fácil de digerir, como dice, como sopas, caldos, como arroz, como lentejas rosadas, cosas que están muy fáciles de digerir, y no tomar cosas frías, sino agua caliente durante todo el día. Okay.
During that time,
yeah.
You better during this cold fever, such coughs, that kind of time, he can have that tea, herbal tea, which is made with this ginger, dried ginger, ardraga. What we
Yeah, dry ginger.
Dry ginger, or little amount of pepper also you can add and boiled it, add some little tea powder, and that kind of tea, herbal tea, it is very good. It will increase the digestive power, also it will help to minimize this kapha.
Y entonces él dice que cuando hay estados gripales y tos y eso es muy bueno tomar el té de como agua caliente con jengibre en polvo y un poco de pimienta negra y tomar durante el día y eso es muy bueno para reducir como todas las mucosidades. So spicy food is good in this condition or not? Not a spicy food,
No.
but like ginger.
No. Spicy foods in the sense like this ginger is different and spicy foods qualities are different. Ginger is always good. Like ginger, you can have like in the form of medicated water or in the form of herbal tea or in the form of as it is, he can consume. So it won't create any problem. But this kind of chips, which is having more spicy types of chips, such kind of item should not be taken.
Entonces le preguntaba que si alimentos picantes son recomendables, entonces dice que como que papas fritas así con picante y eso no, pero sí como tés herbales con jengibre, eso es recomendable durante los estados gripales. Porque él dice también que cuando tenemos un estado de gripa y agnimandia, es como que el fuego digestivo está bajito, entonces es importante comer alimentos que fortalezcan el fuego digestivo. Ok, so... Yeah, they ask about coconut milk with vegetables, like to cook like a coconut, like a curry with coconut milk, but you say that is not advisable, isn't it?
That is actually like for meals you are telling curry prepared with
Like
coconut milk.
Exactly, with like curry with coconut milk and vegetables is not compatible.
Yeah, it is good, but not like better instant milk. Actually, coconut milk is very good comparing to this cow's milk. Coconut milk is good, but you can have like this scraped coconut. Coconut scrapes also you can have. Milk also, it does not create that much problem, but it is okay. You can use. No, it won't create.
Okay, but it also increases kapha, coconut milk?
No, not as much as cow's milk. It will be less.
Dice, le preguntaba sobre la leche de coco con vegetales y dice que digamos que el coco, en Kerala utilizan más el coco rallado con los vegetales más que la leche. Y la leche, dice que la leche de coco es mejor, más fácil de digerir que la leche de vaca y no incrementa tanto kapha como la leche de vaca. But in that case, like lemonade with coconut milk, is not because it's sour, isn't it? Sour and sweet.
Yeah. Lemon, you better not to add with milks, any milk.
Ok. Sí, que el limón no se debe combinar con ninguna leche. For example, here I do coconut milk with blackberries, like a juice of this, and it tastes very good, but maybe virudahara, isn't it? like
Grapes.
Strawberry with coconut milk.
Yeah. Like I don't think it's not a viruddhahara. It's like actually the strawberry, I don't know, it is having sweet madura rasa only, no?
Madura rasa and also a little sour. It's like grapes, like grapes.
Okay.
Sour also.
With coconut milk, you are telling? Yes, but I don't think that is not viruddha. Like this citrus fruits is always contradictory. Other fruits is okay, like, but citrus fruits milk is always viruddha. It will come under viruddha.
For example, pineapple is citrus or not? Pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple Yes, yes. Pineapple better to not to add with milk.
Yeah. Entonces le estaba preguntando que yo me haga un jugo de moras con leche de coco, que si es malo. Entonces él dice que qué tan dulce es la fruta y de acuerdo con eso, si es una fruta ácida, de pronto las moras no son tan conocidas allá. Entonces como si es muy ácido no es recomendable. Pero frutas dulces con frutas dulces no hay tanto problema. For example, like mango with coconut milk or with almond milk or with this kind of vegetables milks.
Yeah, that is actually not that much good. Like mango, like that, such kind of fruits, better to have it as it is.
Okay.
Like consume as it is fresh. If you got one mango, better to eat like as it is, or just you can crush the juice and as it is. Fruit milks you can add with this kind of dry fruits, dates, almonds, cashew, such kind of items you can add, crush along with milk and you can have. It will be good.
Dice que la leche no se debe combinar con ninguna fruta. Le pregunto que el mango, por ejemplo, con leche de coco o algo así. Dice que no, que mejor el mango comérselo solo, es mucho mejor así. O si uno lo va a hacer el jugo de mango, pero con agua y ya no más. Y con respecto a la leche se puede combinar con frutos secos, con marañones, con dátiles, ciruelas pasas, pero no con frutas. Okay. Because here we, instead of using milk, like cow's milk, we do like from cashews or from almonds, pure, we crush in the blender and it makes like a milk. So this kind of milk we use with fruits, but it's also not advisable, isn't it?
Yes, no, that kind of milk is good only, but better to avoid with citrus fruits. That's other you can have, like it is, maybe it will be a nature of Colombia, like people will be satmia to that.
Maybe, yeah. It's like that. Él dice que de pronto en Colombia estamos más acostumbrados a mezclar como esas leches con las frutas, entonces, pero que no sean frutas cítricas, lo que él hace como la aclaración. Okay, and then so because they ask some questions that I already told you, like they take a shower, because sometimes here people used to have in the weekends they just have their breakfast and they didn't have bath before, so they were asking at what time and you said 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Always that is told in Dinacharya, like what one person should do after get upping, what are the procedures. So always bath comes before taking food. Like one should have bath, then during bath the agni, the digestive fire will be enhanced. So after bath, within some short span of time, he can consume his breakfast.
Entonces, le estaba preguntando acerca del baño que nos había dicho la sesión anterior, que cuánto tiempo después de haber comido se puede uno bañar. Entonces, él decía como 8 horas. Y dice que en Dinacharya, como la rutina diaria ayurvédica, se recomienda primero bañarse, porque el baño hace que se aumente el fuego digestivo y sea más fácil poder comer. Pero no después porque se enlentece el fuego digestivo. Entonces mejor bañarse y ahí sí poder comer. Ok. Somebody asked that if it is good to drink 8 glasses of water, of pure water during the day, or is not advisable?
Yes, it is good. Water during a day one should have like as as much as water he can have, but increase the water, because only one should reduce the intake of water during meals like breakfast, lunch and dinner. During these 3 times in between the taking food, they should avoid consuming water. After breakfast or after lunch or after dinner, after some 15 minutes, first the person can have little amount of hot water. Then after some half an hour, he should start drinking water. Then like one glass, one glass, one glass, like that, half an hour, half an hour, half an hour, he can have plenty of water. And up to next meal, before half an hour, but stop consuming water. Then Agni will be moderated. He can have next meal. Then again follow the same thing.
Okay.
So that it helps to the toxins from away from the body. Body will be always like a purifier, cleansing kinds of mechanism.
Entonces nos preguntaba David que si es recomendable tomar agua y que cuánta agua se debe tomar. Y él dice que es muy bueno tomar durante el día la mayor cantidad de agua que se pueda. Lo que hay que tener cuidado es como no mezclarlo con las comidas. Y dice que después de una comida principal, tomar un poquito de agua caliente y ya después, media hora después, se puede empezar a tomar agua hasta media hora antes de la comida anterior, que sí es muy importante hidratarse lo suficiente, pero de acuerdo a las necesidades del cuerpo. Y eso ayuda a depurar toxinas en el cuerpo. Okay. So what about coffee? Do you recommend coffee or not? Or not for pitta or not for?
Yes, coffee is actually coffee will enhance one's attention, or one's more, like he'll be more refreshed when we consume coffee. So that is actually contraindicated for those who are not having proper sleep, and those who are having more kind of pitta aggravation, pitta prakriti type of persons, and those who are having like this menstrual irregularity problems. Such kind of person, like all pitta related issues, better to avoid coffee. Remaining like as a refresher, one can have once a day, like that.
Entonces estaban preguntando qué tan bueno es el tinto. Entonces él dice que el café se debe evitar en personas que tienen problemas de insomnio o personas que tienen pita, como mucho fuego y problemas como de acidez y molestias gástricas. Pero digamos que se puede tomar, si no tienen esos problemas, se puede tomar la persona uno al día como para que se active y para tener energía. Ok. La mezcla de dulce y salado. Sweet and salty is okay? Is okay to combine it?
Like in which form? Like just
the test, like madura and La Habana rasa in the food. Is it okay?
Yeah, actually speaking, with or without our knowledge, we are adding all combination, all taste together in food, because like if you consume one tea or coffee, it will have both these rasas. So indirectly we are consuming daily all type rasa together. But like as sweet and salt, in like specifically if there are like, if you are adding sweet and salt in one mango piece or something like that, that is not actually that, not viruddha, like that we can tell, but it does not have that much effect, does not create that much problem.
Okay, but for example, rice is a little like sweet, and some vegetables, they have some salt. So these combinations are okay.
Yes,
Rice and dal
okay.
and these kind of things.
That is actually speaking, the food what we are consuming, it should contain all the rasas together, shad rasam, like food should contain shad rasam and madhura prayam, like it is mentioned, like it should have little madhura rasa, more of madhura snigdha type of food, for a normal person, not for a diseased person. I am telling, for a swastha, for a person who is healthy, he should have in his food all the 6 rasas together and slight increase with madhura rasa.
Ok, entonces le preguntaba que si la comida salada y dulce se puede combinar. Entonces él dice que sí se puede combinar. De hecho, hay un concepto en Ayurveda que habla de Shad Rasa, que es como que las comidas deberían tener los 6 sabores. Entonces, pero las comidas deberían tener un poquito más del sabor dulce, pero el dulce también es el arroz, la papa, el plátano, digamos los carbohidratos, dulce, y que sea también snigda, que es como un poco oleoso, que tenga aceites naturales. Y sí, dice que se puede combinar, digamos, arroz con lentejas, es dulce y salado. Entonces, eso se pueden combinar. La otra pregunta, next question, is milk with coffee.
With coffee is good.
Ah,
Like
because
not good, I am telling, like it does not create problem, because caffeine,
okay.
coffee will have like more sharpness, more tikshna,
Okay.
more. So milk will help to reduce the potency of coffee,
Okay.
so that it does not get that much pitta aggravation inside the body. If we consume only caffeine together, it will have more pitta aggravation in nature. So milk will, which is having opposite qualities, will try to minimize the effect of this caffeine, but it should not be a daily consumable, like what we told before. Coffee is not that much good for body. Like,
entonces él no dice, no es que diga que el café es bueno. Digamos, el café con leche sea bueno, pero que es mejor café con leche que el café solo, porque el café solo aumenta pita, genera mucha más acidez. Entonces la leche ayuda a refrescar y a disminuir los efectos como ácidos del café. Pero dice que no es que sea bueno y que él recomiende tomarlo todos los días, sino como de vez en cuando el tomarlo con leche también puede ayudar a la digestión. Okay, so you will start learning some Spanish also. So
yes, I can understand it.
One friend from India,
Okay.
she asked about garlic milk, like a kind of milk with garlic. Is it okay or not?
Yes, that is good actually. That is actually a medicinal Ayurvedic medicine preparation. Lasuna Kshira Paga Vutal. Lasuna means garlic in Sanskrit. Kshira means milk. So milk boiled with, that is actually one kind of like Ayurvedic formulation or preparation, we can say. It will come like it is good for milk boiled with garlic. Like you can have 8 times of milk.
Yeah.
Yes, one part of garlic boiled with this 6 or 8 times of milk, and it should be boiled up to reduced to 1 glass. Sorry. For easy purpose, I will tell. Like if you are adding three glasses of 2 glasses of milk, 2 glasses of milk boiled with 1 part of garlic, it should be boiled and reduced to 1 glass. That 2 glass milk reduced to 1 glass. That is, we tell Ayurvedic formulation called Kshiropaga.
2 glasses of milk with 1 part of garlic and reduce until 1 glass.
For easy, like hello.
Yes. I am here.
Okay. If you want to consume daily instead of tea and coffee or something like that, you can boil garlic with milk also. It also does not create any problem.
Ok. Le estaba
That
preguntando.
is good for the persons who are having this sciatica, redressy, no, in Ayurveda, radiating type of pain from the hip to toes.
Oh, ok. Ok, so le estaba preguntando a una amiga que es de la India, que se llama Vishali, nos estaba preguntando que si la leche con ajo es recomendable. Entonces él dice que es una preparación ayurvédica y que se recomienda, digamos, 2 pocillos de leche con como con una parte de ajo, like one.
You can mention only that normal part, like just garlic boiled with milk. That is sufficient. No need to mention that.
Ok.
That
Entonces dice que
can have like yes.
hervir leche con ajo es saludable para el cuerpo y sobre todo en problemas dolorosos como ciática, es muy bueno para esos dolores. Entonces se toma como un té o algo así, la leche con ajo. Bueno. What is the better way to cook and prepare legumes for eating? I have heard that some lectins and properties that can use bloating and toxins in the body. How can I avoid toxicity? Like, what is the best way to cook vegetables? Like cabbage, like broccoli, cauliflower, these kind of things, because
Yes.
they create a lot of gas in the intestine.
Yes. Actually, vegetables should be consumed as it is, as much as we can. Better to consume vegetables as like carrot. If you are consuming carrot as it is, so some vegetables we can't take as it is because it will be more bitter in taste, sour in taste. So at that condition, we can have slight boiled, like steamed, like we can have steam the vegetables and add little amount of turmeric or something like that, and you can have.
Ok. Dice que cuál es la mejor manera de comerse los vegetales y dice que la mejor manera de comerse los vegetales es tal cual como son, pero que hay algunos que son muy amargos o que son más difíciles de digerir, entonces se pueden consumir, por ejemplo, al vapor y se le puede poner un poco de cúrcuma y esa es como una buena forma. Like, for example, in a pan and put some oil and spices and then the vegetables like that. Is
Yes.
it okay?
Yes, nowadays everyone are taking like that is everyone are taking like that only. So better to avoid more spice, more oil or like that. Little amount of minimize the quantity of other substances and steam the vegetable properly. That's all.
Sí, dice que también se usa también salteados con especias, pero disminuir la cantidad de especias como de picante que se usa. Bueno, es que en la India y donde él vive es súper picante y le ponen muchas especias, pero pues nosotros le ponemos poquito. So you say that with some turmeric, like turmeric, cumin.
Yes. Turmeric is always good. It will help to reduce these toxicities present in the anything like milk. Sorry, not milk, vegetables.
Yeah.
It will help because nowadays what vegetables we are getting, there will be presence of these pesticides, fertilizer, something like that. So this farmer, no, like nowadays population is very high now, so vegetables may contain little amount of fertilizers, contain pesticides, something like that. So this turmeric will help to remove all those impurities, toxicities.
Entonces dice que es muy importante agregarle la comida cúrcuma porque la cúrcuma le quita las toxinas y los pesticidas y las cosas que le agregan a los vegetales. Entonces que ahorita a todo le están poniendo, entonces es muy bueno ponerle cúrcuma para reducir esa toxicidad. Okay, so we are almost finishing. The next question is like, is it true that for turmeric to increase the availability in the body, it's good to mix with black pepper? Turmeric with black pepper.
Yes. Yes,
True
that
that
is
it is
good.
necessary.
Yeah, it is both are having good qualities only. Like turmeric is also good, but turmeric, don't consume turmeric more in amount. Like don't put more turmeric, or like one may think that turmeric is very good and he will put more turmeric in every vegetable. That is not advice, because it is having more potency in nature. Turmeric, it is having more potency, so it may, but in needed amount, like little amount, he can have turmeric and black pepper. Both are good for the body.
Entonces preguntaban acerca de si es verdad que es mejor usar la pimienta negra con la cúrcuma. Y él dice que sí, que tienen una muy buena combinación, pero no por el hecho de saber que la cúrcuma es muy buena, hay que ponerle un montón de cúrcuma porque él tiene alta potencia. Entonces, no, o sea, con un poco de cúrcuma y pimienta negra está bien. Ok. Like for like sinus problem, what it is advisable?
Sinus problem.
Like for example, in the cold weather, in the morning they feel like sneezing.
Yes. Like previously we have mentioned, no, that like that ginger boiled tea or coffee, that is good, and I always use water boiled with ginger, ardraga, like chukku vellam, we will tell that water boiled with dried ginger is always good. It will help to improve this digestive fire. Also, it will help to reduce the kapha, aggravated kapha.
Para la rinitis nos preguntaban qué es bueno comer y él dice que lo mismo que nos había dicho del jengibre seco con agua, hervirlo, que es muy bueno para fortalecer el fuego digestivo y para disminuir las mucosidades en el cuerpo y disminuir kapha. Okay. Okay, I think this is the last question. And they told that thank you very much for this space, for sharing your knowledge. And
Yes.
yeah.
Actually, I will brief like this. Like all food substances, like vegetables or fruits, anything, any food, what we consume, its five qualities are main always. Like first one is life, like vegetables, or it should have that life. Second is new freshness. It should be always fresh. Third is completeness. It should be complete. Next is sharp nature. It should have some light sharpness, sharp quality. And fifth one is it should be properly digestive power. It should be appetizer or something like that. Like these five qualities: life, freshness, completeness, sharpness, and digestive, that proper digestive capacity.
Dice que él nos va a dar un resumen de cómo deberían ser los alimentos. En primer lugar, que tengan vida, como que tengan vitalidad, como las frutas, los vegetales. Lo segundo es que lo segundo es que sean frescos, que sean como que se consuman lo más cerca al momento en que se prepararon, que sean completos, like completeness, isn't it? Que sean completos.
Yes, each one I will explain.
Y que sean completos, que sean sharpness. What is, okay, sharpness is like como que, what is the meaning of sharpness?
Like some alkali in nature, like it should be little appetizer, like potency. The virya should be have proper virya.
Ah, ya, que la potencia sea adecuada, o sea, como que sean penetrantes, que puedan entrar fácilmente a los tejidos. And the fifth one? And the fifth one?
Fifth one is it should have proper digestive capacity.
Y que sea fácil de digerir.
Should not be too heavy.
Entonces, lo primero es que sea vivo, y la segunda que sea fresco, la tercera que sea completa, La cuarta, que sea como que tenga alta potencia y penetre fácilmente en los tejidos. Y la quinta es que sea que sean fáciles de digerir.
Yes. What is the first one is life. Like as try to consume as it is, like tomatoes and carrots. Better to consume when we got it that like fresh from. It should be consumed that as it is. Like that time only we should consume. We should not keep it for more time. And that when we pluck one vegetable from the plant, that time how it should be, that freshness and that completeness. So that only we should go inside also. We should not keep it for more time. Like nowadays, that's why everyone are telling we should cultivate vegetables in our home only, so that we can get the fresh one always.
Entonces dice que la comida fresca es muy importante comerla lo más parecido posible a cómo fue cultivada y que por eso también están diciendo que es muy bueno como cultivar vegetales en la casa para mantenerlos lo más frescos posible y pues como que sean vivos, que sean más vitales. Like the life is like more prana, like maybe not meat, isn't it?
Yeah, like you can think of like in outside one farm, if one jackfruit tree is there, okay, that jackfruit seed is fallen downside, so it will regrow as a small plant, new plant, isn't it?
Yes.
Like one seed from the jackfruit is falling down, so it will grow as another plant. It means that seed which has fallen from the old fruit, it is having good life. If we have life, we can create new progeny, same condition, like it should be that fresh. If you think that you have collected that seed which is fallen downside, you have kept it for some days in home, again you are planting it inside the soil, it won't regrow. So same condition in the fruits, vegetables, anything that should have its life. Like that's why one should consume, telling to cultivate vegetables in our home only.
Entonces él dice que, que tenga vida es, por ejemplo, una semilla del árbol de una fruta. Digamos que la fruta se daña y se pone madura y se cae al piso, pero su semilla puede hacer que crezca otro árbol y otra planta. Entonces todavía eso tiene vida en sí mismo. Entonces uno debería consumir los alimentos que tengan vida y que puedan volver a tener progenie, como que nos ayuden como a la reproducción, eso mismo, como que que se mantenga la vida, es muy importante y él insiste en poder cultivar los vegetales en su casa. Okay.
Yes.
Completeness.
This is life, first one. Second one I told is like freshness, that freshness, like not freshness or newness, that is how means like same, one point is same, like we should consume as it is fresh. Second is like if we cook one food, we should consume it before one yama. That one yama means in Ayurveda like 3 hours. Before 3 hours, it's like we are steaming the vegetables or something, and we should not keep it for more time. We should consume as much as early as possible, like before 1 hour or 3 hour. We should consume that food so that that newness won't be lost.
Okay. Entonces dice que con respecto a la frescura también es muy importante que los alimentos que se cocinan son preparados y durante un yama, dice que un yama es como 3 horas, deberían ser consumidos para que mantengan su frescura. Más de 3 horas, pues ya disminuye como su frescura. So refrigerated food is not advisable.
Yeah, not advisable. That's why that quality, that during one's actually first stage is collecting the vegetable from the plant, taking that time only. That is the actually this olden time ancestors or these animals. See look at animals, how they are consuming. Like they think of one rabbit or some beer, something. They will go to forest. They will collect what they needed. That time they will consume. Same should be the idea of humans also.
Entonces él dice
That's
que
why
la
they are
frescura es muy
the
importante.
diseases.
En nuestros ancestros iban y cogían la fruta del árbol, o cultivaban el vegetal o lo que se iban a comer y ahí mismo se lo comían. Entonces, así mismo deberíamos hacer nosotros con lo que consumimos para mantener esa frescura. Por ejemplo, dice que uno puede mirar un conejo o un venado, ellos van al bosque y buscan lo que se van a comer y se lo comen allí mismo. Esa es como la manera en que deberíamos hacer nosotros.
In case of milk also, cow's milk also, the same thing happens. Like in olden days, that one person should go under the cow, he should milk the cow. That time only he should consume that milk. But nowadays, what is happening? The milk which is getting from the dairies, they are going into these farms or milk plants. It is processed. It is being processed, and maybe after some 1 or 2 days, we are getting that packet milk. So that newness is lost, that freshness is lost. So that is also good for our health.
Dice que lo mismo, por ejemplo, con la leche de vaca, ¿sí? La leche uno la ordeña y en ese momento, como cuando está fresca, es que debe ser consumida. Pero ahora lo que pasa con las industrias es que ordeñan las vacas, ordeñan y sacan la leche de vaca, la procesan y después le ponen aditivos para que se mantenga por más tiempo y se refrigera y se guarda. Entonces ahí se perdió su frescura y se perdieron gran parte de las cualidades que se recomiendan de la leche de vaca.
Yeah. Yes. Next one I told is that completeness. Completeness. It means like it is told in this Upanishads. You know Upanishad, no? Like Upanishad. That completeness will come from completeness only. Like consider human. If one human is like he is complete, means she should have good health. Then only the next progeny will also have good health. Like that is told in Upanishad. So same way considering in food also, like that rice, wheat, all these items are coming nowadays. All these items what we are getting is after processing, like adding color or something like that. More processing kind of activity, like process are happening. So that complete, that rice which is got from paddy field at that time, it will have that completeness. But due to these machineries, that real quality will be lost after processing.
Entonces dice que los alimentos sean completos, como que sean integrales, lo más completo. Entonces dice que los Upanishads dicen que de lo completo, de la plenitud, viene la plenitud. ¿Sí? Como de alguien que tiene muy buena salud, va a tener unos hijos como que también tienen buena salud. Y de esa misma manera la comida debería ser completa. Entonces, por ejemplo, dice que el arroz que viene de los campos está completo, pero cuando ya vienen las industrias y lo procesan y le quitan ciertas cosas y todo eso, ya se perdió como lo integral que es. Entonces, buscar comer los alimentos lo más completos posible.
Next one is like that sharpness or alkaline in nature, that more potent. Like what it means like actually it should, every food should have little kind of sharp foods, means it should be good for enhancing the digestive fire. Like it should be good for enhancing the digestive health. Also, like in our body, blood is flowing all over the body, you know. So blood is having like almost 80% alkali and 20% acidic in nature. So one should like if you are consuming more this kind of fried spicy food, this acidic amount will be increased. So it will disbalance the equilibrium. Like always alkaline nature should be there for our body. It should not be too acidic.
Entonces, sharpness, él dice como que sea que tenga alta potencia y que sea alcalino. Dice que el 80% del contenido de la sangre es más alcalino que ácido. Entonces los alimentos que consumimos deberían ser más alcalinos, no muchos fritos, ¿sí? Como no muchas comidas procesadas, muchas cosas muy picantes, porque eso hace que, pues como que no sea tan alcalino para el cuerpo. Entonces a eso se refiere él como con la alcalinidad. Y
Yeah,
dice que también la comida debe ser como apetizante, que fortalezca la digestión, que sea como que se pueda digerir fácilmente.
yeah. Like this ratio, 80% alkali, 20% acidic. This ratio should be always equilibrium. Like it should be maintained. But what is happening means due to this fast food or this fried food, more acidic kind of food, the acidic quality is getting increased. So that what will happen means it will more leads us to cancer or other kind of degenerative disorders. Like it is acidity of our body is getting increased in blood. In blood, I am telling, in blood, not in our body, blood. So if blood is becoming more acidic, so it is flowing all through our body. So it will have that effect also.
Entonces dice
That's
que
why
esa proporción
uh,
del 80%, sorry, ¿ya? That's why.
that's why we are telling within 3 hours food should be consumed. Like if we keep food for more time, that acidic quality will be getting increased in food.
Ok. Dice que el 80% de acidez y perdón, el 80% de alcalinidad y el 20% de acidez en la sangre se debe mantener. Eh, y por esta razón, para que se mantenga el equilibrio en el cuerpo. Entonces dice que es muy importante, por eso, consumir los alimentos durante las 3 primeras horas de haberse preparado para que se mantenga la alcalinidad y sea bueno para el cuerpo, porque dice que entre más ácido es la sangre, con los alimentos como la comida rápida y las salsas y los fritos, eso hace que se acidifique la sangre y no es tan bueno para la salud. Entonces, por eso es muy importante como que la comida no sea tan frita, tan procesada y que se consuma las 3 primeras horas de haberse preparado.
Yeah. That final one is it should be digestive. Like should have that it should not be too heavy or like digestive power. According to digestive power, one should eat. That is like usually if one person is eating normal food, it takes around 5 to 6 hours for completing digestion. So hello.
Entonces dice que la digestión debe ser alimentos que se puedan digerir fácilmente y que alrededor de las 5 siguientes horas esos alimentos deben haberse podido digerir bien. Y entonces, bueno, que sean fácilmente digeridos. I have a question regarding the sharpness. For example, give me an example of like food who has like appetizer kind of things that helps the digestive system, the sharpness quality.
No. What I meant is one should not consume more acidic type of food, like more spicy, more oily, and more this meat, non-veg type food items. These food items will have like more acidic in nature. So better, what I am telling is minimize the more hot pungent food. That's what I told. Otherwise, normal food items we can have.
Ok. Entonces, con respecto a la acidez, dice que, bueno, que yo le pregunté sobre esa cualidad penetrante que él decía, que es la cuarta cualidad, que sea alcalino. Entonces, él dice que sobre todo como no comidas muy procesadas, muy picantes, muy ácidas, que produzcan más acidez en el cuerpo y el resto de los alimentos, pues que sean alcalinos y fáciles de digerir. Ok.
That's all.
Ok.
So these 5 it should be there. Always consume instantly prepared light food. So it will have good effect.
Entonces, comer comida ligera y que sea que se haya cocinado al instante, eso sería como lo ideal. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Ajith Krishna.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
for your
Again, I am
knowledge.
telling
Interesting.
this topic is actually very vast, and I have tried to brief it to very small, so there can't be any mistakes or some issues regarding all this. So, but I guess a small amount I can able to explain you all, considering my little knowledge.
De acuerdo a lo que yo sé, yo intenté, porque este es un tema muy, muy, muy amplio, entonces busqué cómo hacerlo como más fácil de entender y como más fácil, más aplicable. Y, okay, thank you so much. It was very
Thank you.
nice to listen your
I'm
knowledge.
thanking you also for giving me such an opportunity. I'm thanking you, Dr. Louisa, and regards to all of you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you to the people of Colombia also.
Gracias, gente de Colombia.